Thank you for joining us at our booth. I'd like to present to you our orchestration demonstration, where we're showing end-to-end service orchestration in a telecommunications environment. We'll start off with a first definition of what orchestration means. There's no definition on the market so far, but when we speak of orchestration, we see three elements around it. First of all, it's about the real-time automation of the entire service lifecycle. So everything from its design, creation, deployment of a service, into assuring it, i.e. fixing it when something breaks. That's what we call the lifecycle. The second element is the orchestration part of composable services. So you don't want to just get a single service, but you want to put together services out of many different components and create with it something what you would call a composite service, many elements around it. And since we're in the telecoms industry, you want to have these services being made available over telecoms devices, obviously, but not just there. You'll have it on a cloud, you'll have it on any kind of devices. So you want to be open to any kind of underlying system for any kind of services. It's really the catch-all for what makes our industry being zero-touch automated. If we go into the three elements, it's really about automation, orchestration, composing, and efficiency and agility. Why do I say agility? Because it's really relevant that you are able to deploy and introduce new services to the market in, let's say, less than a couple of months, maybe weeks, because the market is today not waiting anymore for a long time industry development. When I say service, I speak about an abstract concept. A service can be anything. In the old days, we said a service would be something built upon a resource, upon equipment coming up. But today, a service can be also an abstract functionality. It could be something provided by your iPhone. It can be something provided by an over-the-top service provider. It could even be an insurance. Nobody says that there's a reason speaking against you buying your telecommunication service and getting an insurance deal combined with it. So you can take any kind of services, bringing them together. And the problem with classic ways of doing telecommunications orchestration was that they always thought of resources and never of this more abstract view of what a service could be. You want to be able to do it in any way over any kind of system. So if we look at the notion of everything being a service, you can see here what an architecture could look like. You would have many different service platforms which provide these services to the industry, and you will be having a layer which we call the end-to-end service orchestration, which takes these different services brought together, putting them up, aggregating them to what you want to then give to your end customer. And this is what we're demonstrating in this session here. With this approach, we are able to accelerate a migration of a large telco from legacy MPLS to SDN, which was 4 to 5 years, down to 1 year to 18 months. And that's definitely a difference. Not only do we have an acceleration of this migration, but we also can collect on the fly vital information for product management on how these services are behaving, how they're used, by whom they are used, and the customer. And this gives you the possibility of defining a strategy which fits to purpose of your individual customers and of the available functionality. We go into simulation, we can do validation, you can do what you call lazy migration, so you only migrate what you precisely need to migrate. And with these capabilities, you have a different way of approaching the migration protocols of your customers. That's about it. Coming together, customer acceptance is about ease of use, it's about ease of operations, and it's about ease of migration. Because if we don't get our customers from the old world onto the new world, all the beautiful investments are moot. Thank you very much.